Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today I am talking about Encanto, Disney original movie. And overall, I really enjoyed this film a whole lot. Now, before I get into the good stuff, let's start with the bad. The bad part about the movie is I don't really have anything about the bad thing about it. The thing is, the only thing is, it's not as epic as you think it's going to be. It's very intimate, it's smaller film. Mostly focuses on the family. It's not really a huge journey and a whole lot of traveling either. It just where they're trying to show it, it makes it seem like it is. Mostly all this stuff happens inside the house because the house is enchanted and it has rooms, and the rooms lead you into like whole different worlds. And each family member who has their own power, they have a room dedicated to that power that they show them in. So as the kid who can talk to animals, he has a whole jungle in his room. Like it's a whole jungle, it's a whole space, like waterfalls and all that stuff. Too, you go into it, oh my God, this is huge, like a whole different world and stuff like that too. So it seemed like she went on this whole entire quest, but she didn't leave the house. She's inside the house the whole entire time. So it's just, I did not see that coming. So let's move on to the good stuff. The good part is, of course, the number one thing, the music. The music is fantastic. So it's done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, so he does it right. All the songs and all the stuff of that too. People tell the story quite beautifully, and the colors and the sort of that is fantastic. The animation and the character design is just beautiful. And I really did enjoy this whole story as a whole because it has this whole grass is always greener type of situation going on here, because you're pretty much following Maribel, the one person who did not get a power, and she's trying to, and at the same time she's trying to be supportive of her family because she loves them. Even though she didn't get a power, she does everything she probably can to show her family in a good light. She wants to be there for them, so that as well too. Even when the youngest gets his power, she supports him as well too, and even helps him get the courage of facing his fear of me. He may not get a power after all, or if he does get a power, leave her behind. It's kind of situation going on there. And even though she's trying to be there for them, she's also struggling with being jealous of them at the same time as well too, because she wants the power as well too. She wants the power too. But when she started to get to know her family and actually see what they're going through with their powers and abilities, that they deal with insecurities as well too, because their grandmother is the matriarch of the whole entire family, and she runs the show, and she pretty much dictates who they show and who they don't show. If their powers do not fit the mold that she thinks they should be in, she kind of like disregards it, and it makes the family who wants to please her so much push them aside as well too, because she has a son, or that was I think it was the son. His name is Bruno, and he can see the future. But his future, the future he sees, isn't that good. So he gives out people like, he telling them the truth, but it's not a pleasant thing. And because it's not making people happy, or showing them like in a good positive light, she kind of like disregarded Bruno, and it kind of made the family do the same thing as well too. And you have other characters in here, like the daughter the one who is strong, but she feels because this whole mold they gotta live up to, she feels as though she's never gonna be strong enough, and she's never gonna be good enough, and without her strength, she's not gonna be worth anything anymore. So her whole self worth is wrapped around her strength, and that scares her, and she feels as though she's gonna be weak at anything. And then you got the one of the girls who pretty much been told, everybody told her she's perfect and everything she does is perfect, and she feels as though she got to live up to the standard of being perfect, and it just kind of drives her a little bit crazy a little bit too, because she's not gonna live up to that standard, and she doesn't want to be perfect all the time. Sometimes she want to make a mistake, just like everybody else do, but she feels like she got to live up to the standard, and because of Maribel kind of was jealous of her, she never really saw what the stuff she was dealing with as well too. So it's like you seeing things from the outside, you think it's all fantastic and roses and sunshine, but when you actually step into their shoes and being through their world, you realize, oh crap, they dealing with things just like I'm dealing with things. They have problems just like I do, and even though they may have powers and all these fantastical abilities, they can't solve all the world's problems or fix all the insecurities and stuff that they dealing with as well too. But at the same time, they're trying to put on a show for everybody else because they're supposed to be this bright and shining light that make the whole entire village like fantastic and wonderful. Yeah, and then also done with the grandmother realizing that the pressure she put on these kids to be living in this perfect example for the world and stuff like that as well too. Knowing where she come from, even when you see where she's come from, things she had to deal with, you understand why she acts the way she acts, and why she does the things she does at the same time as well too. Yeah. So even though Maribel did not have any power, you can see how her not having a gift pretty much helped the family come together and better than it was before. So yeah, so overall, I really enjoyed this a whole lot. I mean, it must. So I had a lot of fun watching this. Like I said, I give the movie a grade overall. I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'm gonna give it a solid B. But I'll take my word for it. So check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy having fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. So like I always say, in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.